So, hi everyone, this is Fyodrak and welcome back to Ancient Shivan War. Now let's see what's about to happen.
Sathan's Juggernaut's greetings, brothers and sisters. Since the appearance of the second Shivan Juggernaut, the Shemel, the situation has become more and more grim. The Shivan Juggernauts pay no heed to our presence here at all. They moved on to Sapul as quickly as they can. This behavior is puzzling, yet worrisome. Meanwhile, a third Sathanas has been spotted coming in through the node, designated the Sabnuk. Even if we would be able to stand up to these juggernauts, we could not possibly destroy all three of them, and perhaps they had even more waiting to make the jump to this system. The size of these ships is problematic for our earlier plan. While it might well have been possible to halt the Lucifer by depriving it of supplies, our analysts believe that these Sathanas juggernauts are well able to reach the home system without any supplies whatsoever. In short, there is only one way in which we may still be able to stop the Shivans. The plan: we cannot destroy, or even slow down, the Shivans with conventional means, even if we could bundle all of the might of our empire. The only option remaining is to close their path. Yes, brothers and sisters, in order to survive, we must inflict this pain upon the voids. We must close down the Knonsos Gate and Gamma Draconis, such that no Shivan can ever pass through it. I have gathered with all the commanders of your ships, and we have agreed on returning to Sapul. From there, we can contact the core, inform them of the situation, and tell them what needs to be done.
I would have expected the agents to be a bit more powerful. They don't seem to be stronger than the Terrans. Actually, the Terrans and the Sudans seem to be more powerful.
Before we start, I am to inform you all that in the meantime, the Sierra has detected a fourth Sathanas Juggernaut entering the system. As Fleet Master Deesflave informed you all, the Akrotiri and the rest of the fleet is returning to Sapul. There, we hope to be reunited with the regular fleet, and inform command of what needs to be done. But first, we need to get there. The Shivan Juggernauts are making their way to Sapul in rapid succession. In addition, the subspace motivators of our ships need a certain amount of time between jumps. This combination makes it impossible to avoid the Juggernauts. We shall have to join the queue. We shall jump in directly behind the Shemel, the second Sathanas we spotted. This will give us the most time before the Sabnuk jumps in behind us. Although this was once a sector we proudly called our own, it is now crawling with Shivans. Bedwing, you will be launched first to escort our fleet. Aleph, you will be on first standby. Fighters, bombers and even some light warship resistance is to be expected. The crew of the Galatas have volunteered to create a diversion elsewhere in the system, in an attempt to lure away part of the Shivan firepower. They will join us when our path to the node is clear. Our situation is dire, brothers and sisters. The relentless Shivan attacks we have had to endure, without being resupplied by our brethren of the Empire, have taken their toll. You may find that some ammunition is already in short supply. We have only one chance to do this. If we fail, we are not going home. Fly well, brothers and sisters. All those on our fleet are counting on you.
Okay, so we have Satan's Juggernaut here. Let's go through these missions as quickly as possible. Yeah, this behavior is actually very similar to what we have seen in FreeSpace 2 Blue. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Wondering what Inferno is going to have really. And what the Gigas will be able to do. Well, I know what the original Gigas was able to do because I have tested it in Fred, I remember. It had like 50 anti-fleet cannons. It destroyed 4 or 5 Shivan juggernauts with ease. As we know, the Shivan juggernaut. It doesn't have BF red this time, although the Lucifer had it. In the original FreeSpace one, it had flux cannons, and those cannons are actually even more powerful than the BF red. But I guess the technology at that time was not capable of rendering beam cannons. Which makes sense. Okay, it has jumped already. Oh, okay, wait. The speed of the ancient ships is quite good. This is actually taking a bit too long. Okay, I presume we took. You have to be careful here. Okay, getting. Oh, you actually have a Klein Cast cruiser here. Okay. that was actually a critical attack. It is accompanied by a large Shivan signature. I guess that's the Shivan Juggernaut. Okay, that's a Vasago. We should be able to deal with the bombers. Yes. Stupid Seraphim class bombers. Okay, that Vasago has been driven out of our flight by full speed, close distance to a South Pole node. Okay, going for it. I never understood these Shivan tactics. Okay. Oh, so many bombers. Okay. Okay, the Shivan Juggernaut is here. Yes. Uh-oh. Okay. There's too many Shivan. Too many Shivans here. Dead. Go destroy this Nahima here. Okay, something keep it here. That's impossible to do. Not really sure how you're supposed to do that. That's almost impossible to do. Let's get to the soap pool node. Okay. That's it.
Well done, Olive Wing. You managed to defend our warships against the Shivan onslaught as we ran the Sapul node. We may now re-establish contact with our brethren and rejoin the fleet. Of course, there is no telling how well we will be received after we have been branded traitors for our actions during the Lucifer battle. But according to several messages the Sierra intercepted, only the destroyer Kunis and a few cruisers currently remain of what once was the Sapul fleet, and they can use all the help they can get. Hence, Fleet Master Deflail thinks that we can negotiate our return on good terms. No doubt that they too noticed the juggernauts pouring into the system, and they may now realize the full extent of the situation. We had no recommendations for you.
Okay, so thank you guys for watching and see you guys in the next one.